Texting or phone calls?
Phone calls.
Facebook or MySpace?
Can you make a donation? Facebook.
Email or text?
Text.
Text or picture?
Picture.
Okay. Do you find it's easier to like meet someone for the first time online or in person?
In person.
Which one do you think creates a longer lasting relationship?
In person.
Alright. Which means more, a first impression in person or a first impression of someone's Facebook page?
I don't know.
That's a hard one.
Probably Facebook page. Not to me, but to me, first impression in person.
Okay. At what age did you start texting?
Around 13.
Do your parents text?
Yes.
Have you ever sexted anybody?
Yes.
Have you ever met anyone through Facebook?
We got 25 minutes to go.
Have you ever hit on anyone through Facebook that you didn't know? Has your communication changed with people face to face because of Facebook?
Yes.
Have you ever changed, have you ever said anything through a text that you wouldn't have said to someone's face? Did you ever have a MySpace account? Did you ever friend request someone you didn't know just because they're hot? At what age did you start texting?
13.
Your parents text?
Yes.
Have you ever sexted anyone?
Yes.
Have you ever met anyone through Facebook?
No.
Have you ever hit on anyone through Facebook without knowing them?
Flirted, yeah, but not really expecting anything.
Has your communication with people you see face to face changed because of Facebook?
Yes.
Have you ever said anything through a text that you wouldn't have said to someone's face? Did you ever have a MySpace?
Yes.
Did you ever friend request someone you don't know just because they're hot?
Yeah.
All right, texting or phone?
I prefer phone.
Okay.
Because it's quicker, but texting, it's nothing wrong.
All right. Facebook or email?
Facebook.
Do you think that Facebook and texting lets people act differently using these devices than they would normally in person?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because you don't have the element of the person sitting across from you, so you don't have this nervous feeling that, oh, I have one shot to make this comment right. You know what I mean? Without the person actually sitting in front of you, you feel more comfortable. You're in your zone. You feel more at home. So you also have more time to respond properly. You don't have to respond on the spot. That's why I feel that.
Do you think that texting and like social media or Facebook creates more issues for a real life relationship than maybe it would without it?
Not really, because eventually if you really want to continue a relationship, no matter what it is, romantic or professional, you will have to meet the person eventually. So, Facebook, texting, email, all that stuff is just a medium, just to, initiate it. But eventually you will have to face the music and meet the person.
So do you think people use it like almost as something that will empower them, like that they think that just because it's there that they can be whoever they want?
Yes, absolutely.
A huge story caught everyone by surprise, a love story that led to a kind of sensational hoax. The star athlete for the Notre Dame football team riveted the nation with his inspiring story of a girlfriend who had died of leukemia right before a crucial game. It turns out that girl apparently never existed. ABC's Dan Harris explains the incredible tale of fame and deception.
It was one of the most dramatic and emotional stories in recent sports history. Manti Te'o, the star linebacker for Notre Dame, enduring the death of both his grandmother and then his girlfriend, Lene Kekua, within just 6 hours.
You take the love of my life. Last thing she said to me was, I love you.
Te'o then went on to lead his team to a series of epic victories. Propelled by his success and his story, he was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. All along, he spoke freely about his twin tragedies.
My older brother called me, and he was just crying. and crying, and that's when I kind of knew, but I was still in denial.
But tonight, word that girlfriend, Lene Kekua, never existed at all. The story, first reported on the sports news website Deadspin, says she was a hoax and that the picture we all saw was of another woman who's very much alive and says she doesn't know Teo at all. Late today, Notre Dame released a statement that coaches were informed by Teo and his parents that the star had been the victim of what appears to be a hoax. The college says someone using the fictitious name Lene Kekua apparently ingratiated herself with Manti and then conspired with others to lead him to believe she had tragically died of leukemia. The question, was this a case of catfishing, a term based on a documentary about a young man who's fooled into an online romance with a woman pretending to be somebody else?